It's good stuff, man. Actually, it is 0 degrees here in Grease Lake. I got my heater out. I was trying to get it to make my breath be a little less smoky, but it's tough. Anyway, I am your old friend B. Welcome back to Dobrkeet. So we're here at the Dobrkeet World Headquarters somewhere in a bunker deep below the North Pole. It seems like it at least, doesn't it? Anyway. Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe the way that looks on camera. So I've been out here reading these old cycle news from the late 70s, preparing some information for some videos I got planned about vintage motocross. And these are just crazy. So I thought maybe today we would take a little time and just go through this old cycle news from November 1st, 1978, which was about 1 year before I was born. Now, I want to read some of this because some of the things that I saw in here were just made me laugh. Just things that people probably wouldn't say these days. So let's crack into this. All right, what was happening in '78? In the wind. 9 dirt track events announcement. David Bailey, new 250cc AMA National Amateur MX Champion, gets our Sharp-Eyed Reader of the Week award. David was the first to catch our goof in the coverage of the Lake Sugar Tree Trans AMA. We ran a lead photo that was taken at Mid-Ohio round. To make a long story short, Jimmy Giannettis had to start a roll of film at Mid-Ohio, skip to the next round at Unadilla, then started clicking away at Axton. Results: Ohio, Virginia terrain on the same roll of film. How many readers can see Pete Widener looking out the window of the house on the hill? Interesting. Ray Hodges, 39, was buried recently in his hometown of Boonville, Indiana. Hodges is a former Marine sergeant associated with the Long Beach Honda and Kawasaki Motors Corp. That's sad. Oops. Last week's Cycle News Products said you could pick up a spiffy CN Arctic vest for $21.75 and a nylon CN backpack for $14.50. Since then, the Kramer Products Co. has informed us that the vests will go for $24.95 and the backpacks won't be available at all. Sigh. Bill West, Super Sports Promotions. Okay. Hospital stop. Motocross rider James Schmistowski sustained serious head injury during an October 15th event at Cocoa, Florida. Cheer him up with a card or letter to that hospital. Man, that's amazing. Just run that in a national publication like, hey, this dude crashed hard, send him some love. Okay. Alright, this is interesting. Contrary to rumors floating around like they always do at this time of the year, Harley-Davidson Racing Team honcho Dick O'Brien in phone conversation from HD's Milwaukee headquarters. Harley-Davidson will still be racing come '79. The budget's already been worked out and there's been no cut in support of Class C racing by AMF. Unless something drastic happens, we'll field a full team. I know who the riders will be, continued O'Brien, but we, HD, won't be releasing anything until late November. Everybody's just going to have to wait a little longer for me to tell them what they think they already know. Sassy Harley. Yamaha Bob Hanna has posted the first official entry for the '79 Florida Winter AMA MX Series. Hanna's entry may entice other factory-sponsored stars to spend the month of February in Florida doing battle on consecutive Sundays starting February 4th. All NESC motocross riders should soon be receiving their 1979 number renewals and assignments. This is back from when you earned your number instead of was just assigned a number for life. That's cool. Environmentalist campaigning for the additional wilderness under the Rare 2 program have significantly reduced the requests in the state of Georgia due to the extreme resistance of mountain residents. We are incensed at the idea of even one more acre of protected wilderness. Of the 219,000 acres under consideration, the wilderness advocates are requesting 95,000 acres and 9 areas to be protected. This area all contains some sort of unique animal, vegetation, scenic, or watershed resource. They claim that timber production would be only minimally reduced. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. According to Doug Duncan, a stockholder of Rokon, the firm has closed its doors and the assets are in assignment for the benefit of creditors. A New Hampshire law firm is handling the legal process, said Duncan. And to the best of my knowledge, George O'Day has no association with the current interests. Mr. O'Day was mentioned in a wind item last week as possibly taking over the operation. Practice days at Middlebrook, Massachusetts motocross track is no longer allowed. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Seems as though in nearby residential areas within earshot of the facility and complaints have been registered. Yeah. Randy Mamola is signed with the Italian firm of Bimota. Sweet. Trials ace Malcolm Rathmel won 7 events, Superbike 6 competition. Nice. Mako has radically updated their Magnesium Enduro line for $79. The bikes will be available 250, 400, and 450 cc's with increased horsepower ratings for all models. Suspension travel has been increased to an even 10 inches at either end. That's pretty cool. King of the Hillbilly! Voices. Oh, this will be fun. Letters. Open letter to accessory manufacturers. Why do you spend all that money on full-page ads and motorcycle publications? I assumed you were trying to sell your products until I tried to buy some. I'm still waiting for Bates and Vetter parts to fit my GL1000. I've been ordered for 2 months. A dream come true. Well, several days have gone by and a lot of phone calls have come in congratulating me. The new Suzuki is sitting downstairs. My new Bull Taco, also one, will be here shortly, and I still can't believe it. It's been a long, hard couple of years, and to finally earn the title of amateur national champion, riding every chance you get for points so you can try to qualify, to even try for the elimination rounds, and hopefully make the final. That's not counting the hours of training, riding, working on bikes, week in and week out, but no, I wouldn't trade it for anything, and yes, I would do it all over again. I can't think of a neater way to finish out my last year as an amateur. I'd like to express my thanks to many people who have stood behind me and helped me these past years. Mr. John Grace, president of Bull Taco International, really had faith in me, and to him, my sincere thanks. Thanks to Bel-Ray Lubricants, Coney Shocks, Electron Carburetors, Goodyear Tires, JT Racing, Full House, thanks Tony D, KRW Helmets, Preston Petty Products, Scott Goggles, the American Motorcycle Goggles, American Motorcycle Association, and the Bill West for having to race for the top amateur in the U.S. class. I also want to thank my friends from our districts 13 of 29 who earned their way to the final but weren't as lucky, for standing out there along with their families and cheering me on. It was a great feeling. Lastly, thanks to my mom and dad. You both know I'm not one for words, but deep down inside you both know what this means to me. Dad, especially you. I can remember watching the Nationals and Trans Am AMA races you rode, wondering if I would ever get that good. Well, you've given me a great start, teaching me everything you could on riding, working on bikes, how to read tracks, and how to find the fastest and smoothest lines. You and Mom would get so down when people hassled me, just because I was Gary Bailey's son. Your friends would joke and tell me, change my last name, and I told you both not to worry. I would just have to go faster and show them it didn't bother me. I remember even when I first started on minis and couldn't ride, something, hey, I beat Gary Bailey's son. Even now we still hear it sometimes. But Dad, I am proud to be Gary Bailey's son, and winning in Atlanta made all the good times and even the few bad times worth it. We made it, Dad. We won. David Bailey. Pennzoil sweeps a hot one. Typhoon Tripes almost stops Hurricane Hannah. Team Honda's Marty Tripes almost became the second rider of the year's Trans AMA series to blow a hole in the Yamaha-clad armor of Bob Hannah, and in fact left it well dented with the first moto win over the Hurricane at Cycle World Round in Missouri. Mickey Boone grabbed his second Trans AMA support class win ahead of Warren Reed 15 while Reed was crashing his way to second. Alright. Ken Adams appears to be headed for outer space. Adams wasn't the only one taking flying lessons at Cycle World. Bob Hannah's decided to become a TV star. Plenty of class in the pits. And Marty Tripes himself after winning the first moto. Look at that smile. Good. Roger DeCoster, conversation with the man. I was going to come to Trans AMA as a spectator this year because I had so many problems in the past season, said DeCoster in response to questions on why he was racing. I think I needed a rest, but US Suzuki insisted very much that I ride the series. I would have preferred to spend some time in Japan after the GPs working on the next year's bike, doing testing, and then maybe coming and helping the riders on the team here with what we had tested in Japan. However, it was preferred that I ride, so here I am. The month of March when I had my accident is when we do all of the preseason testing. With the accident, we lost a lot of time so that we have been playing catch up for the year. We have been working on the bike quite a bit, but we wasted a lot of time at the beginning of the year because some of the people at the Suzuki factory thought that the reason we weren't winning was my accident. They said that I must do more practice to get fit again because the bike is good. I tried to convince myself of that also, but when you look back at the season, though the other riders in Europe and the US really did no better than I, to me that seemed to confirm that there was something wrong with the bike. I believe that my riding is not so bad. The loss of my spleen doesn't affect me. Maybe I don't risk as much now because I have had a couple of accidents that were very bad. Perhaps my motivation is not as strong as it used to be because of the bike and the problems we had. I worked very hard at the beginning of the season to get back in shape from my accident. I had only 1 month to train, but I finished second overall the first GP behind Mikkola, which is not too bad. But actually, the bike was so much slower than the competition that there was no way you could compete. You had already lost at the start. And on top of that, we had breakdowns halfway through the season. I got so tired of having no chance of winning the title. When you cannot win anymore, how much motivation can you have? That's crazy. I don't think you'll ever hear a racer say that they had a bad bike that year nowadays. Maybe I'm wrong though. Those Hallman leathers, man. Those are awesome. Ozark National. That dude. Looks like some rough stuff. Metzler tires. Vesco hits 333 miles per hour. Holly, first woman in 200 mile an hour club. Oh, that's cool. Bonneville. Third fastest time of the event for motorcycles belongs to a young lady by the name of Marcia Holly from San Juan Capistrano, California. She teamed up with Vesco and Kawasaki to ride in Don's Streamliner to a single-engine supercharged class record of 229 miles an hour. In doing so, she became the first woman to join the elite Iski Bonneville 200 mile an hour club. Not afraid to get her hands dirty, Marcia was also the major component in Vesco's all-female pit crew. Wife Norma Vesco and Susan McCarty were the others. were the others. That's awesome. It's right there. Marcia Holly checks things out before going out, becoming the world's fastest woman with the record-setting 229 miles an hour. That's awesome. Bull Tacos 125cc Streaker. Last hurrah for the Ring Ding Street single. Bull Taco. I don't think they lasted much longer than that. Bob Hanna's Trans AMA scorecard. The Gold Belt. Mid-Ohio, first and first. Buchanan, Michigan, first and first. Unadilla, first and second. Exton, first and first. St. Peter's, second and first. The dude was fast. If it's not a real gold belt, it's a poor imitation. Flat trackers. It was good to be on the podium back in the day, huh? Jim Turner wins Canadian National Championship. Moto X Fox. We race what we sell, and we sell what we race. We're a nationals. That's cool. Look at it. It's so funny, like naked bike, fairing bike on the same course together. Looks like naked bikes were still pretty common. Odenville 100. Danny Turner's Fox Yamaha. Man, that thing's trick. Racing, and we have 3 good reasons to buy a 79YZ. Look at these dudes here. Bob Hanna was just a hero back in the day. A guy with a 79 YZ250 a while back. Thing was fast. That was a really nice bike. Mono shocker. CMA Classic 250 Amateur. Okay. Drag racing. Some trials. He's laying it over. Damn. Think he pulled that out? We don't care how the hell they do it in California. Carolina Hillbilly. Mickey Boom. drag racing. Man, that's a sandy looking track. Look at this dude. I think he's off the ground. For only $1, you can blind a friend, startle your enemies, capture all Spectrum colors, cover the biggest cracks, decorate your lunchbox, disguise your Buick, hide Nixon stickers, deceive Mother Nature, revalue your toolbox, decrease wallet weight, avoid depression, financial and mental. Yes, for only $1. Rainbow stickies. That's sweet. Hill climb action. Bowlby Williams win Canadian National Hill Climb. Man, those guys are nuts. That's a cool ad. .410cc championship. That's interesting. Winter National warm-up. Calendar of events. Michigan swap meet, the half-mile cycle race course. MX Redbud. That's about it. It's November, things will be winding down in Michigan. District 6 AMA motocross riders. Don't get caught out in the rain. Get the inside story with Cycle News. Sandhill MX. What's this guy doing? ESA Day. That looks scary. The hill climb again. Yeah, not on that beast. Dealer service. Yeah, okay. Nothing in Grace Lake. The continuing adventures of Motocross Cat. Go Estava! Wow, Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Wouldn't it be neat if our Husqvarna racing team had cheerleaders? Brunhilde, come quick! We got a job for you, it's urgent! This has to be a class operation. The right outfits. It'll freak out the opposition. The outfits are no problem, I'll have to see about the rest. For such short notice, we did pretty well. Next time we should try for a better fit. That's awesome. New products. Magura new straight pull throttle assembly. That's cool. Oh yeah. The Face Saver Super Seer. I remember those. Those were cool. Back before full face helmets. Oh, look at these. These dapper individuals. What does the well-dressed pit crew wear? Clothes from JT Racing, of course. The JT line features everything from mechanics overalls, shirts, jackets, hats, clogs, and training shoes to pit boards to add the final touches. Damn, son. Nothing flat. There's an old saying about being able to recognize an enthusiastic street rider by the bugs on his teeth. Well, if you've had a few slip through and land on your tongue, you know what a lousy feeling that is. To remedy the situation, we suggest scraping your tongue twice a day. Seriously. This foxy blonde is demonstrating Oh my goodness. Yep. Vank Enterprises, Shawnee, Ohio. Foxy Blonde Tongue Scraper. Belt buckles used to only be belt buckles. Today, a belt buckle's a badge of individuality. Triumph. Oh, national results. That's awesome. Oh, the one ads. Awesome. Positions available. Honda mechanic, help wanted, permanent mechanic, Kawasaki mechanic, Honda mechanic. What else we got here? 750 Triumph, $800. 77 Penton 400, only ridden 20 hours. Fox Air Shocks lights, $1,050. Damn. Trick Persang, Venduro kit, Mikuni, trick pipe, S&W, gas shocks, late model swing arm, HD rims and sprockets, much more. Everything new, professionally built. $650. Damn, that's crazy. Here's a Mako 400. Seller trade for good Japanese Enduro, the same price range, $750. He's like, no, I want to ride my bike. That's funny. Chappie the Stick. Hell yeah. All right, I guess that was the pulse of the motorcycling world in November of 1978. Pretty cool stuff. I still can't get over that interview with Roger DeCoster saying, no, the bike's the problem. They tried to say I was slow, but it's the bike. That's crazy. And first woman to get into the 200 mile an hour club at Bonneville. That was an unexpected little gem of a read. Pretty cool stuff. All right, I wanted to share this all with you, so I thought it was cool. Till next time, I'm your old friend B. Subscribe to this if you liked it. It's kind of fun. All right, see you next time.